Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Terri Conrad with Bloom True, and this is Mindful Mondays. This is a time for you to relax, refresh, and restore your nervous system, and just enjoy a moment of quiet with me as we paint abstract watercolor. So take a breath. Inhale, exhale, feel your shoulders drop, and let's have some fun. All right, let's look at our supplies that we're going to be working with today. These are our colors. I have Venetian Red, which is Daniel Smith, and you could probably buy it in another brand if you want. Buff Titanium, which is also Daniel Smith. Dragon's Blood, which is Daler Rowney. And then I have some Winsor Newton Cotman color in Payne's Gray, which has a lovely blue undertone. And these are the colors right here. I made some swatches, and what we're going to be doing is using various saturations of each of the colors. So this is a full saturation of the Buff Titanium, and it gets lighter and lighter, and then we mix it with a little bit of the Dragon's Blood, and it has a little bit of a pink undertone to it. And then we move into the Dragon's Blood, and we've got this really soft pink, and then we move, this is almost a new favorite color for me. I really like this. And then we move into a darker and fully saturated. And then here I also have fully saturated of the Dragon's Blood, Buff Titanium, and Payne's Gray. And see how that has that pretty blue undertone. I love that. Okay, I have a 9x6 sheet of watercolor. I cut down a larger size, and I've got my paints here. So here's my Payne's Gray, here's the Dragon's Blood, and then I also have the Titanium Buff and the Venetian Red. And this way, these are straight out of the tube, and then I'm mixing with water, and here I've mixed some Titanium Buff with the Venetian Red. And so if you've got a tray like this, or these are inexpensive plastic trays, then you can easily mix your colors. All right. And I've got some Daler Rowney Indigo acrylic ink, and I'm probably planning on using this, and if I do, it's just going to be a touch of it. And then I have a flat brush. This is a 3/4 inch, and I'm going to use a round brush. This is a Princeton number 10. Again, as always, whatever you have, I'm sure that you can make it work. As we're beginning, we often need to approximate, get close to what we want before we have all that we want, and that is okay. So I'm going to push these paints forward a little so that we can get the paper completely into the camera. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move the unused product over there, and here we go. I'm going to move these over here. This will work better, much, much, much better. Oh, and I've got my water. I've got 2 jars for mixing, and let's see here. I want to make make sure we're all the way in camera. There we go. Let's begin. We are going to be working in multiple layers. Some will be dry on top of dry, some will be wet on top of wet, and that latter one, wet on wet, will allow our colors to bleed into one another, which offers a really nice effect. So I'm loading my brush with, you know what I want to do? I'm going to lay down some of the buff titanium first, and because I want that to be my very base layer. I'm holding my brush toward the end, I'm holding it loosely, and I'm just going to lay down color. Might even lay down water. Come in with some more. And I'm going to let this dry before I lay down anything else. Coming in with, it's still a little wet up here. I have some dry areas and then some wet, and I'm going to come in with a mixture, a very light mixture of the Venetian red and buff titanium, and I'm just gently laying it down here. And you can see where it's beginning to bloom, right here and right here. That's where the wet on wet meet each other. And I'm going to come in just the tip of my brush and lay down some full strength of Venetian red. Oh my gosh, look how that blooms. That is so pretty. When this dries, this is going to be quite magnificent. Okay, I'm going to get a little Payne's Gray. I did not tape my paper down, so it's buckling a little, which isn't an issue, but if you want it to lay flat, then you can tape it down on all four sides. All right, now that this is dry, or mostly dry, I'm going to come in with more saturated pigments of the four colors that we've been using. And I'm just going to let some music play and speed the film up a little and let you paint along with me. I'll pop in as I usually do before we close up the session. Enjoy. And I think we're finished. As always, I hope you enjoyed this painting session with me today. I'm Terri Conrad with Bloom True, and this is Mindful Mondays. Do give us a thumbs up for the video and subscribe to our channel and pop over to Instagram at bloom_true and give us a follow there. Thanks so much. Be well.